Welcome back, everybody. It's your man Ronin back with a 5-minute fire watch report. Shout out to all my fellow veterans. Hope you guys are doing okay. This message will be pertaining mainly to you, and hope all is well. To all the subscribers, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna get into it. So today, as the title has stated, the bigger veteran theory. Now, I've always heard this mantra about being a bigger person, and it's been buzzing in my head ever since I've seen Shannon Sharp, shout out to him, speak on it. And it's like his grandfather told him, if you're always set as the, paraphrasing, to be the bigger person, you're surrounded by little people. And this is what I've noticed over the years. Some people come with these very passive sayings to try to neutralize you at the moment, when people are outright being disrespectful to you, around you, and so on. And what I've always thought from day one, when some people tell you to turn the other cheek, that gives them an opportunity to find a better lubricant to do what they want to do. And personally, as a veteran, especially, I'm not built like that. I'm going to make no apologies for it. But I will say to my fellow veterans and brothers across the board, you got to think about the bigger picture. Why do people say certain things? Why do people do certain things? Especially in the moment when they know you've been disrespected. And those times where you're seeking justice, you got people who want to cock block you from that. Now, most times you're thinking, I want to be the better person. Like, sometimes it's best to walk away. Sometimes it's best to take a dumbbell and smack a motherfucker in the ear. Situation applies. But what I'm encouraging my fellow veterans and brothers across the board, think of the bigger picture. How important is your time, your resources, your respect, your dignity, your energy, your presence? It's interesting that people want to run around like cliche whores and throw these things in your face, but you have to ask yourself why. Some mean well, most don't. And dealing with a lot of things that we deal with, as I said during my appeal hearing, with all due respect, sir, it doesn't matter what I share or what is said between myself and the medical staff. I still have to go out here and endure what goes on out in this world. I had to prepare myself for that stuff. I'm not going to hamstring myself with the idea of what should be. But you need to be realistic about things as they are and what need to be. In this climate, this civilian theater, you have literally got to protect yourself at all times. You got to protect your energy, your space. There should be a no bullshit fly zone. That is why I put out the chart of how important it is to maintain your time. Are people across the board worth the toll? And if they're not, they're for damn sure ain't worth the trouble they bring, and especially the threat they maintain. Especially in the civilian theater. See, at least in the military, you have the UCMJ, the Uniform Military Code of Justice, to somewhat regulate a lot of this shit. Out here, it's literally the wild, wild west, and get a lot wilder by the passing day. So I want to pass on to you guys while you're out here doing the damn thing, improving yourself, working on yourself physically, spiritually, socially, emotionally, things that pertain to you. It is very important to become a better veteran, a bigger veteran, by protecting your airspace. These are the two most important real estates that you need to protect, cultivate, and maintain, regardless of what you're going through. If you have other peers who support you, be around them. Sometimes you got to trim the fat. And a lot of times you're going to piss a lot of people off. But see, that's the beautiful thing about fertilizer. Even though certain things stink, you can use them to grow. Grow your food. Grow different ideas. And this is where you use old people, old shit as fertilizer to maintain that growth for yourself. In closing, you have to remember, just as I created this channel, I think as an author, a writer, an artist. In your life, there's always going to be new chapters. Sometimes you have to look at those old chapters to learn certain lessons. If you read the book, you start seeing things in a different perspective, but never stay there. Don't get hung up on the bookmarks back there. Continue writing. You may have writer's block at certain points, but you always need to look not just outside in reliable sources. You need to mainly look within. Because certain things, certain events, certain characters were not meant to be long-term additions to your book. So with that, I want you guys to be careful out there. Protect your identity. Protect yourself. Protect your reputation. Remain that guy that promotes standards, morals, and principle. I just happen to be an asshole with principles. And the thing is, when it comes to protecting your space, when it comes with that same energy, never hurts to give it back. Some people that want to bring that smoke find out real quick they have asthma. In a figurative sense. But, as always, charge hard, stand upright, do your damn thing, protect yourself at all times. Never allow your comfort zone to become your coffin. I'm going to keep doing my thing as far as with workouts and everything like that, but you have to do the work on your own. Faith without works is dead. So you guys take it easy, and we'll see you next time.